There is an epidemic of nice guys around these days who are basically bending over backwards for any form of female validation from the women they like. They feel that if they overgive, if they constantly show up for her, keep reassuring her, keep doing things for her at the cost of his own boundaries, she is going to stick around. But this self sacrificing habit that you have is the exact same thing that's basically pushing her away from you, and that's even causing her to respect you less as a man. And these are the men who basically chase a woman instead of trying to attract her or instead of trying to become the whole version of themselves. And this is not entirely your fault as well, because a lot of factors can actually come into when you engage in these kind of self sacrificing behaviors, which can stem from your childhood, your past traumas, or how you perceive relationship as a whole. And the reason you became like this is probably not your fault, but it's your responsibility to fix it. Or else you will end up being that guy who keeps breaking his heart all over again, who is not even chosen by women and keeps hating on women. A lot of the time, especially in my videos, I have seen a lot of men actually hating on women. These are the men who overgave at one point, who overextended themselves for a woman. And if you are someone like that, or if you end up showing these kind of patterns, this video is for you. If you're new here, I'm Vesh and I'm a men's relationship coach, and I help men heal their traumas, wounded masculinity, and attachment issues in order for them to pursue meaningful relationship with women. Now, I've also created a community called as the Conscious Man Circle, which is currently on a hold. I'm not taking in any people at the moment because I'm restructuring the community. It's taking some time. And until that's done, I request all of your patience because I know there's a lot of pending requests, and I see your comments in the YouTube comment section as well, where you guys are requesting me to let you inside the group. But I promise you, I'll come back with a better community. In today's world, men are trying to be more tuned to their emotions at the cost of their well being, and they end up putting the woman first. But what they do not realize is they are losing their self respect in the whole process because unconsciously they're trying to win the approval of a woman. So, if you are someone who finds it very hard to have conversations with a woman, who feels like you have to work so hard to keep the conversation flowing, or who even gets anxious when interacting with a woman, these are some signs that maybe you have some kind of self concept issues around women. Self concept is basically how you see yourself in front of the other gender. What you perceive about yourself is essentially your self concept. And one piece of advice I want to give to all the nice guys out there is stop seeking external validation and start validating yourself. The moment you stop engaging in behavior where you're expecting something in return from the person in front of you is the day you're going to start validating yourself. And a lot of the times, these nice guys go into some kind of victim mentality where they say that I keep giving, I keep trying to make things work between us. I'm always there for her. I'm always supporting her. But at the end of the day, there is an unconscious motive that you have behind even that behavior of yours. And that is to win her approval. That is for you to feel validated. That is for you to feel like you are sufficient as a man and you deserve to be chosen. But if you don't think you are worthy of being chosen unconsciously, that is when you start engaging in these kind of behaviors where you're trying to desperately win someone over. A confident man does not need anyone else to validate him. He knows his worth. He knows what he brings to the table. And if you know what you bring to the table, this is where you stop engaging in behavior where you are trying so hard to actually impress the woman in front of you just so that she chooses you. So, if you're a nice guy, you basically base your entire self worth on how a woman treats you. If she is nice to you, you feel more confident. But if she is pulling back or if she's ignoring you, that is where your self worth and self esteem actually takes a hit. If you find yourself in positions where you are the only one texting first, you are pressurizing yourself to keep the conversation going, you feel that there is no equal give and take, this is a sign for you to actually take a step back and actually think and introspect, why is this happening to you? Because unconsciously you're probably even holding on to some kind of fear of abandonment or fear of rejection that's causing you to engage in these kind of behaviors. But relationships does not work that way, especially a healthy relationship. If you're anxious, you will end up attracting a woman who is emotionally unavailable and who is avoidant. A healthy relationship is based on mutual respect, where there is a balance between giving and receiving between both parties. It cannot be one way because eventually you're going to drain yourself and you're going to end up resenting the woman who is in front of you, and then you will entirely blame the population of women altogether, saying all women are the same. But that's not the truth. The reason you were disrespected is because you did not respect yourself in that relationship. The reason you were not valued is because you did not know how to value yourself, take a step back, and even walk away from a connection that is not serving you. And you need to change your mindset from thinking, how do I make her like me, to how do I like myself? How can I become so confident in myself that I do not care if she accepts me or not? When you change your mindset and when you embody this kind of confidence, this is when women naturally start getting attracted to you, and this is when you start commanding respect from women. And these are the 5 ways you can actually work on this nice guy behavior of yours. The first thing is stop your people pleasing habit. People pleasing habit is something where you find it so hard to say no to someone with the backstory and the thought process that if you say no, this person in front of you will get hurt. Just remember that every time you say no to someone, you're basically saying yes to yourself. This is where you stop abandoning yourself, when you learn to honor what your inner feelings are, when you learn to honor your intuition, your gut feeling about a situation. And we all have intuition. We all have a great gut feeling. We all know that, okay, this woman in front of me or this person in front of me is not showing up as the best version of themselves. So why do I need to overextend myself? And you get this thought process, but you still continue to engage in these people pleasing habits because deep down, you want the validation from outside of you, and you are probably living in the fear of getting abandoned or even getting rejected. Someone's reaction towards you or someone the way they treat you is nothing but a reflection of them. It has nothing to do with your inherent worth, and you need to drill this mindset in your head. Your self worth, your self esteem only comes from within you, not from outside of you. And for the next 10 days, make this a habit. Every single day, you're going to say no to someone, because I'm pretty sure throughout the day we get those gut feelings to say no to someone, but we hesitate from saying that. So, for the next 10 days, get into the practice of saying no at least to one person. And when you say no, you do not have to be rude. You can also say that with kindness by giving them an appropriate reason as to why you do not want to engage in something. The second thing you need to do is maintain and honor your boundaries. First of all, have boundaries. Stop overextending yourself. Stop canceling your plans. Stop making change in your schedules just because you want to accommodate the needs of a woman. You need to respect yourself enough to firstly focus on your life, and then you can show up for her. Then you can take care of her needs. It's when you take care of her needs first and you end up ignoring your needs, that is where you're actually breaking your boundaries and you're not honoring yourself. And if your boundaries are broken, let's say if she is not respecting you or if she is not showing up the way you want to be treated, stop brushing it off and stop just ignoring that with a sweet smile. Instead, learn to speak up for yourself. Learn to voice out wherever you need to voice things out, because if you do not have your back, trust me, no one else is going to have your back. And the woman in front of you, she is going to walk all over you, because in a way, if you don't respect your own boundaries, why should someone else respect your boundaries? The third thing is pursue a purpose or a goal or a hobby, anything that you want to do. It's when you are so free that you have nothing else going on in your life, that is where you get stuck up on a human being, in this case, a woman. It's when you don't have something that's keeping you busy or keeping you active, that's keeping your mind engaged. You do not have any space, and that thought of the other person preoccupies your entire mind. You need to stop living for someone else's approval and start living for your own growth. Set goals for yourself. What are your short term goals? What are your long term goals? What do you want to achieve in your life? And how far away are you from actually hitting those goals? The more you keep procrastinating on these goals and the more you keep prioritizing a woman in your life, this is where you start losing as a man, and this is where the woman even starts disrespecting you as a man. Because for a woman, it's important for her to feel safe with a man, and this sense of safety comes when the man has a mission, he has a purpose, he has something that he is working towards in his life, and she is not the one who is the center of his world. The fourth thing is fix your abandonment wound. Now, you definitely have an abandonment wound if you have grown up in a household where you do not get consistent love, care from your parents. In a way, you probably develop some kind of attachment, which is towards the anxious attachment style or the avoidant attachment style. But both attachment style are a result of some underlying abandonment wound, because as a child, our primary need is to basically get love and care from our parents. And if that need is not met, this is where an abandonment wound is formed. So you might not be consciously aware that you have some kind of an abandonment wound, but this nice boy habit and these people pleasing habits often come from an abandonment wound inside you. Even if you have a habit or even if you have a behavior where you tend to push people away because that avoidant nature inside you comes out, that is because you're unconsciously trying to protect yourself, because you have a thought process in your head: if I let this person come closer to me, they will end up eventually leaving me. So, in both these cases, be it anxious or avoidant attachment style, it is stemming from an abandonment wound. And you need to work on this and resolve this. And you can either do this by yourself, or you can even work with someone like me. If you want to get coached by me, you can reach out to me on my Instagram as well. The fifth thing you can do is focus on your self worth. This is where you stop relying on people, where you stop caring about what other people think of you, and you start celebrating yourself. You start celebrating every single milestone, every goal that you achieve, and you have to become basically the biggest cheerleader for yourself. You, in a way, need to be thinking of yourself in such high regards that anyone who comes along in your life who does not treat you the way you treat yourself does not get a place in your life. This is how you go into the practice of building high self worth. Self worth is not about being arrogant. It's about understanding that you are born lovable and you deserve respect no matter which stage of your life you are in. And you need to start loving yourself first. You need to start respecting yourself first for you to actually command that kind of love and respect from outside you as well. And when you believe in your own worth, when you see how valuable you truly are, this is where you stop seeking validation from women in your life or anyone else, be it your friends as well. And this basically gives other people a strong foundation to build upon and see if they can contribute in your life. If they cannot contribute in your life, if they cannot respect you or show up in the way that you want them to show up, they don't get a place in your life. It's just as simple as that. And the last thing is, let go of your urge to fix a woman. This is something I see a lot of men doing, and you have no idea how detrimental this is for the relationship and even for yourself. A nice guy often finds himself in a position where they feel that they need to fix a woman or save her from any kind of troubles that she is going through in her personal life. Let's say if she is someone who did not have a great childhood, if she has gone through a lot, it's not your responsibility to make sure that she gets a happy life. It's her responsibility to heal herself. It's her responsibility to make sure that she is taking care of herself. And your responsibility is only to show up and support her. Your responsibility is not to fix her. You are not Bob the Builder. So stop trying to be someone who is basically a fixer. A relationship is where, two people who are emotionally mature enough, who know their own patterns, who know their own triggers, have the ability to communicate with each other and work together as a team. It's not a place where one person overextends themselves trying to fix and make the other person's life easy. Both of you have to come together and do an equal give and take in the relationship. But if you're only constantly trying to fix her, you're basically devaluing yourself in this whole process. Now, breaking free from these patterns, it's not entirely so easy, but you can do this if you consciously try to. You need to catch yourself in the moment. Take a piece of paper and write all the habits that you think is resonating with the nice guy habit and find your own patterns. And next time you see yourself engaging in these kind of behavior, try to catch yourself in the moment so that you are not going to overextend yourself and you do not lose your own self respect in this whole thing. When you start practicing self validation, you yourself will start feeling more confident, more empowered, and this will start reflecting in other people, including the women in your life, the way they respond to you. Because at the end of the day, your outer world is just a reflection of your inner world. This is why some people effortlessly get respected, they get love, because in a way they respect themselves and they are confident about who they are. So remember, being a nice guy is not the issue. It's about being a genuine man who respects himself, who is kind to himself, and who's also kind to other people. And not someone who basically disrespects himself and completely disregards his own needs for someone else. I hope this episode was insightful, and I will see you in the next one.